Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Now these are your readings for April, but before I do the tarot, I would like to mention a couple of things. The painting that you saw at the beginning of my video, and there's another one featured right at the end of the video, they are done by Maria Simeonido, and her address on Instagram is at the bottom of the painting that you will see on your screen. So for those of you that are art lovers, she's a wonderful new talent who's really going places. I love her style, and I will be working with her in the future. I will tell you about it when it's time. At the moment, I'd like to also announce that I will be featuring another talent, which is a tarot and psychic. Her name is Bellatrix Star, and I have shared her videos on my Facebook, and I do that all the time. I follow her because, you know, I love her work. She's always on point. She's, you know, her readings always resonate with me, so that's why I am going to feature her. She's going to do a video for me, especially on love. So it's going to be a love reading, and it's going to be in the next few days. So look out for that. And she also, you know, offers private readings, and there's not a long waiting time to receive a reading from her. So have a go, you know, go to her channel, check her out and see what she offers. She's really, really good. She's a double Scorpio, so very strong on the occult services, the metaphysics. She's got it. So give her a chance, have a look at her work and see if it resonates with you. And as I said, I will be putting the link in the bottom in the description box, but I will be featuring her on my channel. So look out for the video very soon in the next few days. And let's talk about the astrology a little bit. I won't go into a lot of detail because I don't want to make these videos too long. So what's most important is, first of all, we're in Aries season. So happy birthday to you Aries people out there. And we're having a new moon in Aries on the 5th of April. Which will be in a few days, but make sure that you put your wishes out to the universe roughly on the 7th, when you can actually see that new moon crescent in the sky. So it's the first new moon of the astrological year, so it's a very special new moon. So take the advantage and send your wishes out to the divine. Now there's still, you know, Mercury has come out of retrograde about 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago. But little Mercury is still on top of Neptune, so there's still, you know, a lot of confusion around. So make sure that you still try and communicate clearly. I think that with the sun being in Aries, because it's very happy there, slowly the information is starting to come through. Signs, synchronicities are coming through. Actually, today for me, I was sitting out there, out in the backyard, and a feather fell from the sky. Now I don't know, for those of you that have looked up what a feather means, you know, in the spiritual world, it's got a lot of meanings, and I find it to be a beautiful sign. So for those of you that are interested or that it's happened to you, please comment in the, you know, in the comments below. And you know, little signs and things like these are going to be happening for us from now on. I believe that pieces of information are going to start coming through. And I'd also like to say that in about a week and a half, so in about 10 days, Jupiter will be going retrograde. So that's a big, big thing that I truly believe that there will be blessings coming in. That's my intuition. That's what Jupiter retrograde is saying to me, especially that it's in its home sign of Sagittarius. So it's going to be retrograde for about 4 months, from April to August. So it's going to be a fair bit of time, and that'll be interesting to see what comes up. So, you know, even though Mercury's come out of retrograde, Jupiter in about 10 days is starting to go retrograde, and then there's other planets that will start retrograding as well. So, you know, Pluto not so long after, and then Saturn as well. So we're moving into a time of retrogrades, people. So it's a time to, you know, it's a time to work on things, being given the chance to do that. That's what it's all about. So let's look at the positive side of retrogrades. I totally see retrogrades as positive times, okay, to have the time, have the chance to go in, you know, redirect the energies, turn inwards, and just have a chance to work on things, see things. And, you know, we know that with retrogrades, the energies are very powerful. So, wow, having, you know, Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter retrograde in the near future is a big deal. So, I'm so looking forward to Mercury moving into Aries. Venus is in Pisces. It's finishing up a big cycle, you know. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. And then when Venus joins Aries as well, I think it's all systems go, even though some parts of our life we will have the chance with the retrogrades, of course, to work on. So let's go on to your readings right now, because there's a lot of work to be done. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you. And just, you know, something that I've been thinking of doing, because I've been quite busy, and that's why the readings tend to be late recently. I've been quite busy, so I'm actually thinking of putting a hold on the personal and private readings. So if you're needing a personal reading, please get in quick, because I have a feeling around the 15th of April I'm going to be stopping that for about a month. So for those of you that want a personal reading from myself, I would advise to do that quickly, because I'm almost full, and the only suggestion from me then would be that you could get a personal reading from my fellow tarot reader and psychic Bellatrix Star. And again, as I said, she's very, very good. So that's up to you guys, just putting it out there so you know what's happening. All right, let's go on to your readings. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your April the 1st till the 15th, 2019 general and love reading. It's the divine spread that I'm doing for you, dear Virgo. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support and all that you do for my channel. Okay, dear Virgo, we're looking at the Karma Dharma position. So all these are major arcanas for those of you that don't know, that haven't watched my channel before. So I'm just searching for what Karma Dharma you're dealing with at this time. Okay, so it's funny that the card doesn't want to come out. Strange. I think I may shuffle just a bit more. So, Spirit Guides and Angels for Virgo. What are the energies that Virgo is working with? Now, your ruler has come out of retrograde, Mercury, yes. Our ruler, I should say. And little Mercury is right on top of Neptune. So, chaos house. We're in chaos house. So, don't take everything at face value at the moment. Dear Virgo, give it a couple more weeks. Roughly on the 17th of April, we will know the truth. So, I think I've got your card. And we've got the Empress. Beautiful energy. Now, the Empress it depicts Venus, and Venus is in Pisces at this time. So, we all know that there's also a new moon in Aries on about the 5th of this month. So if you're a cross watcher and you're Aries, happy birthday. Otherwise, this is the Virgo reading. Okay, so we have a new moon in Aries. Means that because Aries is the first sign, it's like brand new beginnings. It's the first new moon of the solar, of the astrological year, I should say. So yeah, beautiful. Aries is the warrior. The sun loves being in Aries. So look at the energy that you will be practically starting with. Don't forget to make your wish roughly on the 7th, when you can actually see the moon in the sky. Dear Virgo, make your wish. Now the Empress is beautiful, beautiful energy. So the ruler of, I should say, Venus rules Taurus and rules Libra. Also, the energy of the Empress is Aries. Lots of people say she's a fire sign. Aries is the most likely. That I feel is true. And if you could see, she's actually holding, she's got the glyph of Venus on a shield. So it's as though she's protected where love is concerned, where, you know, anything Venusian, which Venus is anything that we value. Now, because Libra is also ruled by Venus as well as Taurus, Libra is the house of partnership. So, because there are new beginnings, obviously, we've been dealing with endings, and your ruler Mercury, in a couple of weeks, will be ending up in Pisces, finishing in Pisces, finally. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So, there are endings happening. Okay, dear Virgo, endings and therefore new beginnings. So, it's a very changing time now, especially with the south node of the moon being right on top of Pluto. Both the south node and Pluto are both very karmic. Now Saturn is very close there. The south node is all about endings, and finishing up with karma. Mr. Saturn is the Lord of Karma as well. So we're all dealing with a lot of karma. This is on a collective scale, dear Virgo. All right, so let's cut the cards. So a couple of cards have dropped out. I will keep them. So Virgo. Now, the cards that have fallen out are the Knight of Swords, which is brutal energy, quick energy, and the Two of Swords is a card of decision. So all up, we've got 3 swords here. So usually I see my reading here as an astrological chart, and down here we've got the area of the home, your foundation. So there is some sort of a decision that you're making, and it's a very intellectual energy, obviously, with the swords. Swords are all about our thought process. But, dear Virgo, I would say that it's not the right time to make a decision yet, since your ruler is confused. Neptune can be very illusionary, very deceptive. So don't make any decision yet. Wait for a couple of weeks, dear Virgo. Let's take the Divine card, the Divine position for Virgo. 1st till the 15th of April, 2019. And the Divine position boasts the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the card of Taurus. So the Hierophant can speak of a lot of things. I will come to it in a second. So let's look at what's in the hidden position, Virgo. What is hidden from your sight and you can't see? So we've got the Four of Wands. This is out of your sight, so you don't know that this is happening. Let's look at the recent past position for Virgo. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo, in the now position, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, beautiful. Now, crowning your reading, crowning Virgo's reading, which the crowning position is your highest ideal, it's your goals, your aspirations. The Hanged Man, Pisces. Pisces for Virgo is their 7th house of partnership, so there's someone's got a bit of a hang up. Okay, so but thank God with the energy of the Empress, which is very loving, very nurturing. It looks as though for those of you that have been holding on for some sort of a relationship, there's blessings in this card, major blessings. Let's look at the action and advice for Virgo. Action and advice for Virgo. We have the Emperor. It's funny, we've got the Emperor and the Empress. And, dear Virgo, the outcome for 1st to mid-April, 1st to the 15th, is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so I do believe for most of you that this is your energy. So, dear Virgo, as I said, it's not the right time. You are maybe torn between a decision. Maybe you're making a decision on in relation to two different people, two different subjects, two different matters, two different anything. It can be anything. But as I said, we've got 3 swords all up, so this is a bit of a disappointment, I would say, here in your foundation, in your home, in your family, okay, even for extended family. Now, the Knight of Swords could be an Aquarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay, and it looks as though I'm just seeing the energy here. He's rushing straight into the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands it's stability, it's a celebration, it's some sort of a get-together at home, some sort of a celebration. Now, for those of you that celebrate Easter, Easter is just around the corner. For others of you, this could be just, a house party, get together with family. This could even be a wedding. Some of you may be, you may receive an invitation to go to a wedding. I don't know if it's going to be your wedding, Virgo, but it is some sort of a wedding, or even, some sort of a engagement, to people promising that they will share their lives. As you can see here, we do have 2 people. So that's interesting, and the, Knights are all about action and fast motion. So there is quick, moving quickly into some sort of a stability. Now, this could even be a home, let's say, because I see there's movement here. So some of you may be quickly, or if you are dealing with an air sign, you may be quickly going to a home, going to a place that you call home. Now, usually the Knight of Swords can also be brutal energy. Could be a fight that will be happening in your home. That's the bad sign with the Knight of Swords. But it's not always classified as brutal and arguments, etc., etc. It's also just action. So here we've got fast action. Here in the recent past, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles, as you know, is something that you've invested in. You've invested time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears. And this could even be a business. This could be a family. This could be a home. And you're just taking 5 minutes, not metaphoric, not literally 5 minutes, taking a bit of time out. It's time to try and clear and process what is physically happening in your own situation. So it is going to behoove you to take the time to slow down. That's what that card says. and try to see clearly, because with your ruler on top of Neptune, it's impossible to do that. So don't rush, take your time. When rushing, we make mistakes. Now the Ace of Pentacles is in the now position, and now it looks like you've got some sort of a new beginning, something to do with money, something to do with physical, tangible goods. This could be a new job. This could be a new relationship. Excuse me. This could even be some sort of a promotion, an offer that's going to work out to your advantage financially. Usually this is the wedding card. You know, it's like starting a brand new, if it's not a wedding card, it's like you're starting a brand new life. It's as though you're starting a brand new chapter in your life. And it's going to be one that's going to stabilize. So it's a very, it's starting on the right foot. So there is a start here, but here we've got, as I said, a hang up. So I don't know where the hold up is here. You have been sacrificing a lot, I see, dear Virgo. Now this is in the career area. Maybe even, you've been taking a step back where authority is concerned. Also, this position does speak of the father. And as well as that, that's where Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node are. So the Hanged Man is, just letting go and going with it. Whatever goes. So it's just like, I feel as though Virgo's been sort of battling upstream with the way things have been recently. And you got so tired, dear Virgo. I can actually see you. You're either paddling upstream, or you're trying to swim against the tide. And then you work out that, you know what, this is hopeless. Just let it take me where it's going to take me. And I think that's where Virgo is right now. It's sort of like letting go and let the divine guide you. But the halo around his head is the enlightenment that you will receive. And that will probably come around the 15th, 15th, 16th, 17th of April. So that's going to be interesting, very interesting. And let's not forget that Pisces is very dark, very hidden. So you've got no idea really what's going on with this energy. As I said, it's your 7th house, so it could be in relation to partnership, romantic, or business, doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, in the action and advice, we've got the Emperor, and the Emperor is a number 4. He speaks of stability. He speaks of, trying to, I don't want to say dictate, but trying to iron out creases, the creases that are in the empire. So this energy here, if not a person, is someone that needs to put things straight. Where there are problems, where there are, hold-ups, hang-ups, whatever, the Emperor is someone who rules for everyone. He rules, he's like the captain of the boat, of the ship. So he may be a little bit stern, but sometimes, as you want to have him on your side, you want him to be working for you. Now, this could also be, someone that's around you. This could even be someone who's elderly, a father figure, even an employer. For some of you, this could even be a partner. And it's someone who's quite serious. He's very Saturnian. So if you are dealing with someone who is ruled by Saturn, and the 2 signs that are ruled by Saturn are Aquarius as well as Capricorn. So it could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, even Mars, their Mars. For some people, it could even be their North Node. So now he's right, he's diagonally, he's right across the 4 of Wands. So we've got 2 4s here. So this could be someone that you have been living with, someone that you've been married to, for those of you that are in a committed relationship or partnership. And because as I said before, we do have the Empress here, even though she's in the Karma Dharma position. So we've got the Empress and the Emperor. And these two would logically be a couple. You know, this would be a soulmate relationship. They're both here to rule, but I do see a difference in age. There is quite a bit of difference, so this won't resonate with all of you, obviously. The Emperor could be an old soul, someone who is an old, wise soul, whether maybe if not in looks, it could be just in, you know, experiences of life. But the Empress looks so much more youthful. She looks as though if she's coupled to this Emperor, she could be someone that's drinking, you know, the water from the fountain of youth. She's got she's got a secret. Either that or she's got very good DNA. So there is quite a bit of an age difference here. Now, could this be father and daughter? Yes, I suppose it could be. And, you know, the Emperor could also be someone who's passed on, someone who's not here, or as I said again, could be someone who's very elderly. Now, if it's not a person, it's a very restrictive energy. It's difficult energy. It's like, you know, having to do things in the right way. And here in the divine position, we've got the Hierophant, which these two energies are very, very similar to me. So we've got 3, 4, and 5. So that's interesting, yeah? We've got a progression, all major arcanas. But these two cards are very, very similar. Now, the Hierophant is a number 5. 5 speak of change. 5s are a number of conflict. Now, the Hierophant can be having to do things in the right way, having to do things in the religious way, having to obey the orders of, you know, the hierarchy scale, the hierarchy ladder. The Hierophant is, as I said, it's the energy of Taurus, and Uranus is in Taurus at this time. And Uranus rules Aquarius, so we do have air here, and air quality here. But you know, the Emperor can be Taurus, Aries. Okay, so we've got both those signs here, and with the Hierophant, both energies very similar. Now, could it be that this is just very strong energy, very restrictive energy? Both these cards are very, very similar. So, you know, the Hierophant can be a card of spirituality, a card of faith. It is in the divine position, which says that you need to believe. You need to believe. And you need to believe in the wonders of the world, the wonders of, you know, the divine. The Hierophant does say that keeping the faith will get you through any difficult times. And as well as that, for some of you, this could be the promise of a committed partnership, or even, you know, even something within a corporate environment, if this is to do with work. So yeah, there's quite restrictive energies here, but I don't only see the Hierophant as restrictive. Let's not forget that the Hierophant is a very loving, it's a spiritual leader. There's strong spirit here in this card. And we do have the Hierophant as well as the Four of Wands here. So this is a commitment. This is someone that is promising to do the right thing by tradition, promising to take you to church. For those of you that are in a long-lasting committed partnership, well, this is the next step. Let's not forget that you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is logically the marriage card. Now here we've got the Queen of Cups, and this is, as I said, Virgo, this is probably your energy. As I said, you know, your Virgo is right opposite Pisces, and this would be your 7th house again. We've got Pisces twice. Now, if this is not a Piscean, then it could be another water sign, no doubt, if, you know, because we've got double meanings in the cards. But yeah, a lot to do with Pisces at this time. And, you know, the Queen of Cups is very, very intuitive. So trusting your intuition, keeping the faith. If things are looking bleak, things are waiting to show themselves, then you just need to keep that trust going. You know, the Hierophant is spirit, and again, I do believe that spirit is all around us, and spirit is blessing you as well, dear Virgo. I do feel that. Let me take some more cards, especially having the Empress in the middle here, and she could be a mother figure. She could be, you could be the mother if this is your energy. You are protected by this Empress. She's very giving. She gives a lot. She gives Venusian qualities, Venusian practical things, such as money, things that you love, things that are beautiful. And she can be pregnant as well. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could speak of pregnancy. Or if it's not a literal pregnancy, then it's a metaphorical pregnancy. Some of you may have fallen pregnant, and therefore you will be taking the next step. This is the traditional, the right thing to do. And some of you may need to get the okay from this Saturnian Emperor, whoever this is. Now, for others of you, as I said, this could be a couple here, the Emperor and the Empress. But we've also got a water sign here, which could be, of course, the moon or rising sign. So I'm going to say Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, as well as, you know, the other signs that I've already mentioned. We could actually have 4 people here, because the Knight of Swords can actually be a person as well. Okay, even though usually it's all about action, knights speak of action. But he is a knight, so he could be someone that is a little bit more youthful, more immature. He's not a king. Here we've got a knight, and here we've got the Emperor. Very big difference in age. Let's take some more cards. You know, this could even be a family. We've got the parents, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Could be children, you know, a female and a male. Let's take 2 cards on the Empress. And we have the 5 of Swords, which is conflict. And we've got the 6 of Swords, which is great. So, again, transitioning. Going from the 5, there is some sort of battle here. Now, this is a mental battle, a psychological competition, whatever this is. But the Empress is moving on. She's moving on to calmer waters. Let's take a card on each of the position. And I feel like I need to go backwards. So I'm going to start here. So the divine position, wow, how many cards? 3 cards. I'm going to take the 3 cards on the divine position. I can't see what they are, but we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, we've got the Page of Wands and the Empress again. Virgo, what's going on? Again, what is going on? So we've got the Empress, which is another 3. We've got the Page of Wands, which could be a message or an adventure that this Empress is wanting to go on. She's, you know, this is a risk taker, and if this is not the Empress's energy, then this could be just a message, let's say, a messenger sending a passionate, inspirational, creative message. Yes, this is very creative, All these cards are very creative. I do see if you are working on something creative that you've given birth to, well, then there's expansion, there's growth, especially with 2 3s. There's great success coming here for you, Virgo. Whatever you've given birth to, okay? Now, with the 3 of Pentacles, with 3s, especially the 3 of Pentacles, this is about work, of course. I see that your efforts are being congratulated, they're being noticed, which is really good. But, dear Virgo, there's a 3 here, and 3s many times do speak to outsiders for me. So we've got the Hierophant and the Empress. Check this out. Look at that beautiful couple here. This is beautiful energy. This is like a gift, dear Virgo. This is a big gift for you. Now, just want to push the cards up. You can't see them well. And it's been a reoccurring theme that's been happening at this time that, you know, I'm getting double messages all the time. Now, because with the 5 of Swords, yes, this is a competition, but usually, you know, there's 3 people in the card, so there is some sort of an imbalance. There's one person sticking out of the equation, so something's got to give, you know, something's got to give. And remember, I said there's 3 swords here, so someone's going to get hurt. Someone's hurt, someone's in mourning, and they're using faith to get through a situation. As I said, 3 of Pentacles. Look at the way he's looking right across there. So someone is going on an adventure. And when I say an adventure, I mean searching outside of the constitution of marriage, the constitution of even the you know, committed, even a committed partnership, even if there is not a ring. I feel as though this Empress may be wanting to take a risk, wanting to take some sort of an adventure. And this is like beginning something new. Now, if this is not a romantic relationship, a relationship in general, then this could be a risk taken with work, with whatever has been created. Now, the Empress, as I said, she is pregnant. She's got, you know, something up her sleeve. She's got an idea, a very successful creative venture, I would say, that's going to pay off. And this could even be, because I usually see the Page of Wands as the adventurer, someone who's going to travel. You know, the Page of Wands is very similar to the Fool. Okay, and it's funny that I'm actually doing your reading today. It's April Fool's Day, dear Virgo. So for those of you that are just starting your day, be careful you don't get fooled. Okay, so let's take some more cards. Let's take more cards. We need more clarity. So I'm going to take, as I said, I'm going backwards. Let's see what the Queen of Cups is all about. 2 cards, all right? So we've got the 2 of Wands and we've got the Knight of Wands. So from the Page of Wands here, we go to the Knight. And you know the Knight of Wands is very Sagittarian energy. Look at these wands. Dear Virgo, you are looking across the seas. You're hoping to travel. There's 3 wands here. Again, you know, we're adding the wands together. There's 3 of them. Some of you are seriously wanting to make a move, to travel, to start something new. You're at the verge of making a choice. And I think that, Virgo, yes, you need to trust your intuition. Now, the Knight of Wands can be a fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay, it's a knight again. It speaks of action. Now, this could be someone who doesn't stop. They move all the time. They could be traveling for work. This could even be someone coming in, a visitor, someone who has been thinking of taking that adventure and traveling. And here I see the Queen of Cups who's got her back turned, so she doesn't know that this knight is coming in. It looks as though Virgo is going to have a visitor. And they could be traveling from overseas, but they could also be just traveling from another state. Okay, so it's, you know, the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, logically. And Sagittarius is all about foreign places and people. Sagittarius is very free-spirited. They're all about different cultures. They're, you know, they're very intelligent. They're very spiritual as well. So they're driven. Yes, it's a fire sign, driven by its passion. This knight is driven by his passion, but does he stop or does he just keep moving? Is it a traveler? Is it someone who travels all the time? That's what I mean. And it's funny that both these cards are looking towards the past. So could we still be dealing with someone from the past? Could be. Okay. So obviously this knight has got nothing to do with the Emperor. Nothing at all. So let's take the Emperor. And we've got the Ace of Swords, so this could be either severing ties or speaking the truth, as harsh as it may be. This is a successful new beginning in receiving stability, if this is just an energy with the Emperor. If not, then the Emperor can be quite harsh with his words. And remember what I said? It could be someone who is ruled by Saturn. The signs that are ruled by Saturn, as I said, is Capricorn and Aquarius. Or they just could have strong Aquarius and Capricorn in their chart. If they are, because as I said, the Emperor is Aries, Taurus, okay? Aries and Taurus, mainly. Let's look at the Hanged Man. What's this hang up? Okay, let's take the Hanged Man. And we've got the Nine of Swords, so a lot of worry and just holding on. It's been too tough. It's been hard. Lack of clarity. Your mind is working overtime, dear Virgo. Let's take one more card. And we've got the Moon, so it looks like, you know, the cards don't want to tell us. There could be deception. You could be dealing with deceptive energies. Or this could be just all in your head. It could all be just fears that are coming to the surface. Now, we've got the full moon here, and this is Pisces again and Cancer. So, maybe you're going to get the clarity around the full moon at the end of this month, dear Virgo. So, let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, what is this? And we've got the Seven of Cups again, Piscean. Anyway, but sevens are a very good number in the tarot. So yeah, there's lack of clarity. You still, for some of you, you don't even know that this pentacle is coming your way, this new beginning. You don't know it because everything's still up in the air. You've got two sevens here. And I think the fact that Virgo doesn't know what's going on is driving Virgo crazy. But I do believe that there is promise here. Let's look at that Seven of Pentacles. And we've got the Lovers, which is Gemini. This is a head of a heart decision. So someone is needing to make a decision in relation to our partnership relationship. This is a karmic bond, a karmic soul relationship that is being looked at very carefully. It's under scrutiny actually at this time, because as I can see, we've got the oh wow, that's funny. If we look at both these cards, yes, Virgo, you are an earth sign, but could you be dealing with a Taurus or another Capricorn and another air sign? So Aquarius would be more than likely. The Lovers is right in smack bang in between. Could you be choosing between two people? And I'm going to take a card now on the Four of Wands and see what that's all about. And we've got the Chariot. So you are building your nest, Virgo. You're moving. Yeah. Overcoming obstacles. Another 7. The Chariot is Cancer. So Cancerian energy is in the mix here. The Queen of Cups, for some of you, could be Cancer. Strong Cancer in their chart. But, you know, because the Chariot is, you know, you're driving this chariot. You're driving your life to some sort of a party. You're driving your life to some sort of stability. For those of you that do not have the stability at home, as I said, the energies at home were quite difficult. There was a choice that needed to be made. And some of you may be making a choice to move home, to move house. Look at the colors are the same. There's a lot of healing. When I say healing, it's through warmth, it's through heat. You know, the sun is a healing quality. Look at all the yellow. It's very chirpy. It's beautiful. I'm going to take one card now at your foundation because those 2 cards fell out, so I need another card to choose it. A lot of mixed energies here. And we've got the 3 of Wands, and I did mention the 3 of Wands already over here, if you remember. The 3 of Wands, again, someone's looking out to sea. Someone's really got the jitters. They want to move. So it could happen in 3 months. For some people, I suppose it could be 3 weeks, but I would say more than likely we're looking into 3 months. So April, May, June. So roughly June, you could be moving to a distant place, moving over water. We've got the 6 of Swords right in the middle there. And we've got the 3 and then the 4. So the 3, of course, as I said, 3s speak of expansion, but they also speak of, you know, 2's company, 3's a crowd. So whatever you have planted, whichever seeds you've put down, dear Virgo, they are starting to blossom, as you can see here. It looks as though, you know, you've got quite a few 3s. You've got the Empress twice, okay? And then you've got the 3 of Wands as well as the 3 of Pentacles here. So it looks like 3 is your number at this time. 3 is a very important number for Virgo. Let's take some Sibillas. And I want to look at... I'd like to look at the Emperor first of all, in the action and advice to take. The Emperor with the Ace of Swords. So we've got Disgrazia, which is the Tower. Something's changing, shifting quickly. Vedovo, which is someone who is looking to their past, they're mourning their past. This is the 3 of Swords. So obviously the Emperor is someone who is in your foundation, in your home, and they're crying over the past. They're stuck in the past. They're not moving forward. And here we've got the Merchant, and I think that if this is the same energy, which I don't think so, I doubt that this Merchant is the same person with a Vedovo, because they've got their backs to each other. You see that? It's not the same person. So you've got someone who's very business-minded, and this could even be your energy, dear Virgo. You've got your back turned to this person, the Vedovo. So suddenly there's going to be a severing of ties. We've got the Ace of Swords here, remember? One person is looking to the future and the other one is looking to the past. Now we do have 2 males here. So yes, this could be a same-sex relationship. But I really think that for some of you, this is the Emperor and this is someone else that's in your life, and they're very business orientated. They're in import export. They could be the sign of Scorpio. They could have strong Scorpio in their chart as well. And Scorpio is, you know, Scorpio is all about transformation. They're ruled by Pluto. So they mean business. So someone is thinking very carefully into the future. Now this could be in relation to business, of course. This could even be like financial losses that this Emperor is dealing with. Or it could just be their stability is being rocked. Let's look at the outcome position. Before I look at the outcome, I'm going to look at the crowning position. So 9 of Swords, the Hangman, and the Moon. We have La Matrice, which is she's like the Queen of Wands, so she's a very sexually attractive, and she's just emanating, you know, eros. She's got love all over her. She's looking for love. She seriously is. And she's just very open to a relationship. She's very passionate. Yes, she's like the Queen of Wands. Here we've got the Bambino. The Bambino is something new. Something new is beginning. And remember, I did say that there could be a pregnancy, but for most of you, I think that it just means something new. Now here we've got the Melancholy. So the Melancholy is a card of, you know, low morale, depression. It's like the 5 of Pentacles. So she's feeling as though this new beginning is not starting. And that's why these cards are over the cards of waiting and the cards of worry and the cards of fears. So she could be suffering slightly from depression. Let's take another card. And I hope that this doesn't mean some of you are scared of a miscarriage. I don't think that that's going to happen. The more you worry about it, the more chance there is that it will happen. So you need to stop worrying yourself about that. Let's take another card. And we've got the Casa. So there is no worry. This is the 2 of Cups. This is, the agreements are coming through. The stability is coming through. You know, this is something that will take, you know, it's taken a while to build this amazing building and the foundation. This is like something that's very sturdy. Something, it's like the Ace of Pentacles, let's say. Something that is long lasting, and it's going to go a long way. So again, the agreement is here. The stability is here, Virgo. Don't worry yourself for no reason. Now, I'm going to take 3 Sibillas on the Karma Dharma position. We've got the Empress, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. So we've got the Viaggio. This is like the 3 of Wands. So your knight in shining armor is coming through. A visitor is coming through. Remember how I said that? Because I see the Knight of Wands very much as the Viaggio. So someone coming from afar. Here we've got the Doctor, Dottore, which could be just a healing quality, if not a person. And again, this is a number 13. So it's like being, it's like you thought you were going to die, but you're not. You thought you could not wait for this Viaggio, this knight in shining armor to come through, the news to come through. You thought you wouldn't make it, but you are making it. And you've got someone that's by your side, someone that's going to be here to help you through whatever this is for you. Whatever the 5 of Swords is, you're on with the 6 of Swords. You're moving away from this energy. And here we go. The Allegrezza al Cuore. So it's one woman and 2 men here. Yes, there's 3 people, but, you know, this is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is, you know, mourning those 3 cups that are spilt, but there's 2 that are still there. So yes, obviously you're moving away because there was an imbalance. So I'd like to look at the divine position. Now, if you've been wondering if someone is ill, for those of you that have been wondering about the health of someone, there is no worry about that. It's all good. We've got the doctor here, right? Okay, so we've got the first card, and it's the death card. So transformation, again, 5 of Swords this is. Yeah. Here we've got stanza, which is like the Ace of Pentacles. So the news is coming through. Whatever has been hidden is coming out. The news is coming through that window. The wind is bringing in the message. And it's got a lot to do with intimacy too. And it's funny that it's right on top of the Empress. So yeah. And here we have Sacerdote. And it's funny that this Sacerdote keeps coming out in the divine position. Another sign had the card of the priest here. And it's right on top of the Hierophant. So the news is coming out. There is a big change. So someone could be coming out of divorce and moving into another, or out of a committed partnership, maybe not marriage, but moving into something new marriage. And as I said, this is all about transformation. Scorpio is all over the reading. We've got the death card, and here we've got the number 13, which is death. It's the number of the death card. And we've got that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So there's a lot of Scorpio energy in your reading, dear Virgo. Okay, I'm taking 3 Sibillas on the outcome, and then I will leave it at that. And just thinking, as I said, maybe 3 weeks or 3 months that this is going to happen. So we're talking about after the 20th of April, or in 3 months, which would be June. Okay? So we've got Il Nemico, again, the transformation, the snake that sheds its skin, again, very Scorpio. Okay, so that snake is changing. It's being rebirthed. It's growing new skin. So the enemy is leaving. Here we've got the Domestico, 2 11s. Domestico can be the enemy, can be the negative energy, because the Domestico, there are issues with trust. But the Domestico should be someone that is on your side, not against you, but sometimes he could be working for his own advantage, but he is someone that's close to you, if not physically, then emotionally. And here we've got a Morte, and Domestico, who is someone who doesn't really trust, or there's lack of trust, is having little Cupid is shooting him right in the back with that arrow, the arrow of love. So that's really funny. He doesn't know that love is coming. And it's funny that with these cards here as well, we've got, again, they're all looking towards the past. And something's happening behind the Queen of Cups back. And it's funny. It's really funny that these cards are quite similar. Okay, so this Domestico, this butler, this helper is changing. He doesn't even know that he's going to get hit by Cupid. So he doesn't know what's coming for him. So we've got to laugh at that. Okay, dear Virgo. All right. There are so many messages here. There are so many. You know what, Virgo? I just want to take one card. One little Sibilla. Actually, I'm not going to take a Sibilla. I'm going to take a Tarot on the 7 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. One card. And here we go. Justice. 11. It's fated. It's time. It's a karmic time, everyone. It's a very, very karmic time. But you know what? You're getting what you deserve, dear Virgo. You are getting what you deserve. And I know that you've put in a lot of hard work and you deserve to be in balance. You deserve a new relationship. That's Libra, and that's the relationship house. You've got the Ace of Pentacles right on top of that. Seven of Cups is Pisces, which is your relationship house. Some of you are seriously, you could be going through divorce as well. So you're changing your life totally. You're closing one door and opening another. Okay, are you ready to ask your question, dear Virgo? Go ahead. So, Spirit Guides and Angels for Virgo from the 1st till the 15th of April 2019. Please answer their question. Archangel Michael. Virgo, no. No with an exclamation mark. That's what Archangel Michael says. Now let's see what that could mean. The response to your inquiry is a firm no. You needn't worry though, as you will see why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. So, I don't know about you guys. I didn't ask a question, so I was concentrating too much on your answer. So Virgo, I hope that that was of help. Now I know for some of you that no could be, I'm going to take one more card. One more card, because I know that for some of you you're going to say, oh, no, 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 no. And it can't be no for everyone. So one more card. Okay, Virgo, and I'm going to stop when I think it's time to stop. So let's go. We've got Reconsider. Okay, so that may give you a bit more to work with. There is an element of your plan that should be reevaluated. Take some time to really go through your project or proposal thoroughly. Share your intentions with a trusted friend or advisor who can give you objective feedback. Ask your angels for guidance. This is not the moment to make the change in your life that you're considering. A better time will come, or you'll realize that you wish to choose a different kind of transformation for yourself. That's a bit of a mystery to me, Virgo. So yeah, reconsider. And it looks as though she is praying. So if you did not receive your answer, you need to align. Try to communicate with the divine. Try to look for synchronicities. Have your eyes open. Keep your ears open and your eyes, and those little nudges, those little signs and synchronicities should help you on your path. All right? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Sending you lots of blessings, lots of love, and I will talk to you soon.